Here we will study the pattern of farming in Palampur. By this flowchart, we will understand the facts about farming and its methods in Palampur. As I told you before that in Palampur, farming is the main activity. 75% of its population is working and are dependent on farming. They are farmers and farm laborers. Land area under cultivation is fixed. There has been no expansion in land area under cultivation. Some wasteland had been converted to cultivable land. In Palampur, all land is cultivated, no land is left idle. There are three cropping seasons, means from the land, three times three types of crops are grown. These seasons are Rabi, Kharif, and Zaid. See the flowchart. Kharif season is also called as rainy season. Jowar bajra are the main crops. These are used also as a cattle feed. Rabi season is called as winter or dry season. Wheat is an important crop and sugarcane is grown on a larger scale. In Zaid seasons, melon, watermelon and cucumber are grown. So we can say that jowar, bajra, potato, wheat and sugarcane are the main crops. Farmers keep enough wheat for their family's consumption and the rest they sell at the market of Raiganj. They produce jaggery, which is also called as gur, from the sugarcane. There is a well-developed irrigation system in Palampur, and because of this, farmers are able to grow three different crops in a year. The farmers of Palampur follow the best cropping patterns in which they used to cultivate the land with single, double and multiple cropping system. In single cropping system, farmers used to grow one single crop in a year on a piece of land. In double cropping system, two crops are grown during a year on a given piece of land, and in multiple cropping system, three or more than three crops are grown during a year on a given piece of land. It is the most common way of increasing production from the same piece of land. All farmers grow at least two main crops. The big farmers of Palampur use modern farming methods for the higher yield, which means more quantity of crops from the same land can be grown. There are basically two farming methods. In traditional farming methods, farmers use traditional tools like hoe, etc. They irrigate the land from the wells and use bullocks for plowing and traditional seeds. But with all this, their production is low. While big farmers use electricity for irrigating the land by the tube wells, machines, and other equipments like threshers, plowers, and harvesters. They use H5E seeds, means high yielding variety of seeds, and by all this, they get the higher productivity and more crops. Farmers thought that electricity run tube wells could irrigate much larger area of land. It is better method to irrigate the land. Earlier, the farmers were using the Persian wheels for the irrigation.